you know, I've watched you. Sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe, hey,
Why do you panic?
the way you, Papa, you know, Papa.
Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it prickles.
Watch Johnnie's bite.
Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Johnnie's Bites. The clouds have gathered. You know what to do. Please be safe out there. It's important that you do. Don't leave your children to go to school alone. Get them a guardian, or you take them to school and drop them at the school. This morning, speaking of schools, I go to Kintampo North. There's an SDA school there. I'll show you a video.
Yes, this is the state of my class, Kintampo North. In fact, SDA school. Yeah, we are just taking over the whole class. Look at the students climbing on top of their decks. Yeah, some are even on top of the roof. Yeah, just to get shelter. In fact, this is disheartening. Myself, I've climbed on top of a chair, and looking at it, in fact, it's not easy at all. Yeah, in fact, we are just looking for corporate bodies to come and assist us. The rate at which the rain is entering into our classroom is disheartening. In fact, look at how the whole place has been flooded. In fact, myself, just to take shelter, I'm on top of a chair.
This is the SDA school in Kintampo North. They are calling on private sector because they see that their government has failed them. And these days, that's a conversation, private sector, because even those in the public sector, when they start calling, there are some people in Accra who will say you are talking and making us unpopular, and they may either transfer you or deal with you in a certain way. Just as Shinofori is being dealt with at West Africa Secondary School. She has still not been reinstated. People are trying to cover up their incompetency, their ineptitudeness. I'll play for you another video. That is Kintampo, that's sad. We have not finished solving their flood problems, but we are busy trying to give them laptops and tablets for them to read. That's cool. Did you see any internet connection there? That's cool. Did you see any electricity there? They actually don't even have the free mind to learn. This morning, if it rains there, the school will close. We are thinking of laptop because there will be procurement issues and small chubo that people will get and keep under their bed. Now, let's go to Temamoto Way. Play this video for me. Somebody has relocated to the Temamoto Way from Accra to Tema. You see the toll booths. This place used to be a place where we used to make money as a country. In 2020, we decided that in 2021, it was going to be a revenue line for us. Then in November 2021, 17 November to be specifically, we had a minister for roads who decided that because he's a president's friend and relative indeed, and is also a lawyer and a member of parliament, he would decide what to do even before parliament approved the budget for 2022. What he did was that he wrote a letter, and there was a release from him, signed by him, 2 different inks, one for the date, one word for the signature, and said that we have actually abolished, not per parliamentary approval, because it's parliament that can only impose and cancel. Show the video again. Taxes. He canceled the road tolls. He's the president's relative, so he's still at post. The president found nothing wrong with it. Financial loss to the state, I don't know. The president is a lawyer. The roads minister is a lawyer. We even were told that these tolling points were going to be turned into public places of convenience. Poo-poo and pee points. Have you poo-poo? Have you peed? we're going to do that there. And then we were even told that all the people of Ghana were so unwise that they were fighting at the 38 tolling points. When we asked that, and no less a person that Mr. Sechi is supposed to send it on the floor of Parliament. The tapes are there. Today, somebody has turned the place into their homes. And guess what? Persons living with disability who used to work here to earn a living. When we canceled this, we told the people that we were going to reassign them and sustain them and pay them. We owe them allowances. We owe them their salaries. We have not assigned them. Somebody has turned the place into their home. And all of this is happening under I care for you. Let's bed and share. We are in this together. Sana, there's $1 million under somebody's bed. When you look at some of these things, you think and ask yourself and wonder why people will not run away from the country. Because the people think that they're working so hard in the wrong country. Temamoto way. Somebody has turned the place into their home because somebody did. Now we are thinking of bringing back the toll booth situation. But because of how we went about trying to cancel it, we are not confident enough to do it. Now let's go to Adisadel COllege. Play the video for me.
Take the cell choke. Oh, my son, you do that. Okay. Okay.
Hey, you're coming, Kuno. Hey, here come. Dog.
Come on, son.
Sean.
I'll be fair.
Hey.
Bobby.
Bobby, do yawa.
Bobby.
Hey, Bozy. Come on, whatever you know, Bozy.
Take the cell, finish, boy. Can't take your finish.
This is what we are as a people. This happened, I'm told, 3 weeks ago at Adisadel COllege. I know very decent former students of Adisadel COllege. In fact, my board chairman is a big man at Adisadel COllege. Very decent people, if you ask me. Of course, there are few ones who are not decent, who just spill whatever. But you can excuse them. But this happened at Adisadel COllege. And I'm told that 3 weeks ago when it happened, the boys were taken to the housemaster. And the boys lied to the housemaster. That's the narrative I got from an old boy. That in fact they were just playing and then something happened. But if you look at the video, the older boy was strangulating. The young man was strangulating the boy. And I'm using my words carefully because he looks older than him. He was strangulating. Put that video up again. He was strangulating him. And then he moved to pick his head and smashed it on the bunk bed. Strangulated him. So the boy became helpless. He moved to smash his head on the thing. And there were people there who were watching. That's what we have become as a society. People are in suffering and we are watching. People are in pain and we are watching, or rather video. Right? Look at it. Strangulating him. This is the olden days. Even then, this did not happen. This is pure demonstration of violence. And this boy could have gotten it where he grew up from. We say free SHS. But do we really take time to screen these children? Do we really take time to provide psychosocial support for them? Look at what just happened. Show me the letter. The school has taken a swift decision. The school has taken, bring me that Adisadel COllege. No, I don't want the Ghana Education Service. They often do afterthought. I don't want theirs. Adisadel COllege has written on the matter. I sent it to Peppo. Adisadel COllege has written on that particular matter. And Adisadel COllege has taken a decision to suspend the housemaster. Adisadel COllege has decided to suspend the housemaster on this matter. I'm finding it, so I'll read it to you. The contents of it. And I think that the housemaster is being scapegoated. That's what I think. Now, in this particular matter, Adisadel COllege, on a letter dated 24th of July, that was yesterday, of course, after the video had gone viral. Mr. Coleman, Adisadel COllege, P.O. Box 83, Cape Coast, dear sir, relief from position as housemaster. I regret to inform you that you have been relieved from your position as Kweku housemaster. So this happened at the Kweku Philip Kweku house. With immediate effect, you may be reinstated as a housemaster based on the outcome of the investigation. You did not deliver as expected of you as housemaster as far as this video is concerned. Thank you. Signed by Samuel Kofi Agudogo. Mr. Is the headmaster. And copy to the Metro Director, GES, the board chair at Adisadel COllege, Cape Coast, the president, Global Executive Committee, Accra. Now, this is what we have become. Notice it. We have become a violent society. We look on when the helpless are being molested. And then we also take delight in recording this stuff rather than providing help. Are you suggesting to me that all the boys in that room with the right mindset would not have been able to prevent the stronger boy or the stronger young man from dealing with this guy? It's a question that we must ask ourselves as a society. It's graphic, I know. But put your son or daughter in that position and ask yourself what you could have done. That boy, if he's past 18 and he looks like he's past 18, he should actually be standing trial for what he has done. We are not angry. Because what he did is not what a boy would do. Strangulating a fellow student, holding that student, moving that person, thinking of even hitting his head on a metal. That boy is not a boy. That boy has been exposed to so many things. And that boy has to be dealt with according to the law. No delays, and I'll be following this matter. This is unfortunate. And if these things are happening in our schools, we need to wake up. The surveillance must be tighter. It must be. Already we have too many situations on our hands. Just last week, we were talking about Enoch and land grabbing and Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and somebody being given, acres of land, right? 6 acres of land. He got 6,000 acres of land. I was giving 50 acres of land as compensation or as payment for retrieving those lands. We have not finished talking about it. We have not finished talking about Okujetua, Blakwa, and Esla. We have not finished talking about all those ones. And then we bring this one. Show me Dochini's screenshot. That's what I'm ending with. Dochini says, the systems are not working. The systems are not working. I feel still peeved and disappointed in the president that with such a magnitude of an issue that the OSP is investigating and has even decided to extend the investigation to close family and friends of Madam Cecilia Dapa, the president's first comment is to give confidence and say that I am confident that you will come out unscathed. The president doesn't see anything wrong with having $1 million under your bed. A few months ago, the Bank of Ghana, which decided to speak belatedly, and I'm saying belatedly because the Bank of Ghana sometimes organizes press conferences at odd times. Ask our business team. Odd times. They will organize press conferences, Bank of Ghana, at odd times. Prince Kofi Amabi of UT Bank has said that he was in a conversation about his UT Bank. The next thing he knew, there was a press conference cleaning his banking sector. And if the banking sector is clean, would have kept the 1 million there. So the Bank of Ghana is on record to be organizing press conferences at odd times. The record is there. The videos are there. I'll show them the time. How is it that the issue happens on Friday on the front page of the Chronicle in the morning? The full day Friday, no comment from Bank of Ghana. Full day Saturday, no comment from Bank of Ghana. Full day Sunday, no comment from Bank of Ghana. It only took Monday, later, for the Bank of Ghana to speak. What is the interest of the Bank of Ghana? It is the same Bank of Ghana that's going round with the government in the gold for oil deal where we are selling our gold to get dollars, to add dollars to the gold, and to get cheaper oil, and the fuel prices are still rising. It is this same Bank of Ghana that has told us not to be keeping our dollars at home, and the same Bank of Ghana that marshaled the police and national security to go and arrest 79 Abochi Atudu. Same Bank of Ghana. Same Bank of Ghana, same Bank of Ghana. The OSP needs to extend the invitation and the whatever it is. Ochini says the systems are not working. He is fuming over the state of the economy. But was it not the same Ochini who said that those of us who are criticizing President Akufo-Addo are sons and daughters of witches and wizards? I'm asking. Ochini is now joining us to complain. But months ago when we complained, Ochini said it is only children of witches and wizards who will complain about the situation. So I asked the question, when did Nana Ochini recognize that the systems are bad and the economy is worse? And now that he is speaking, if somebody decides to speak, I wouldn't do that, I'm properly trained. But if somebody decides to speak back, would it be considered as being insulting to Nana Ochini? Good morning.